If you're still stuck in yo-yo dieting, Hades, and you're not sure a keto diet will work for you, or even if you finally decided to follow keto, but maybe you need a little inspiration to keep going, today I want to share the very inspirational story of one of our Keto Decoded members. Her success story is a great example of how stumbling upon a keto lifestyle and taking time to individualize a keto plan meant for her has forever changed her life. You can use some of the same success strategies she uses to build a keto success story of your own. Suzanne is a 48-year-old mother of 4 who found keto a little over a year ago. Prior to finding a successful keto lifestyle, she struggled with yo-yoing weight and various diets since age 16. That's more than 30 years of diet misery before she finally found a lifestyle that not only finally got her out of the never-ending cycle of yo-yo dieting, but a lifestyle she also enjoys. Some of the various diets she tried over the years include everything from taking laxatives in college, Dexatrim, Weight Watchers, low-fat, low-calorie, and even liquid diets. Like a lot of yo-yo dieters, if you can name a trendy diet, she's tried it. Beyond struggling with weight loss for more than 30 years, she also had her gallbladder removed somewhere along the way. While many people who've had their gallbladders yanked won't even consider a high-fat diet, Suzanne still went into keto with high hopes. And her hopes paid off since she lost more than 65 pounds in less than a year. Suzanne started her keto journey off bright by putting in the research to individualize her plan to help her get results. So many people hear about the amazing success stories on keto and they just go into the diet blindly. Following keto in this manner can lead to a high failure rate since a lot of people go into keto following advice that might be right for others, but it can be pretty disastrous for them. Take not having a gallbladder as example. Doctors will take your gallbladder out, but they may never actually explain your gallbladder's actual purpose or the steps that you should take after having your gallbladder removed. Did you know that your gallbladder stores bile to help you break down the fat that you eat? So if you no longer have a gallbladder yet you decide to partake in a high-fat diet, how do you think that diet is going to go for you? Without knowledge and preparation, you'll likely be rushing to the bathroom several times daily singing everyone's favorite song, Diarrhea Cha-Cha-Cha. Well, that's if you even make it to the bathroom in the first place. Eating too much fat without a gallbladder can make this situation quite urgent, and unfortunately, not everyone survives the long trip to the toilet. Suzanne took the digestion course, which taught her how to live a successful keto lifestyle with no gallbladder intact. Some of these tips can include ramping up fat intake more slowly and supplementing with ox bile. These 2 steps can be life-changing if you're attempting to follow a keto diet without a gallbladder. In fact, even if you're following a mainstream diet and you don't have a gallbladder, following these 2 tips alone can improve your day-to-day life in so many ways. If you haven't taken the 50-cent digestion course yet, this is a very important reason that you should take it right away. Learning this info could change the quality of your life in so many ways, and it can be a great starting point in your ultimate keto transformation. I'll add that link in the comments, but you can also find that course at eatingfatisthenewskinny.com/fixme. Suzanne also started with a lazy keto approach. Now, as I talked about in my last video, this is really the best place to start for most people. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't attempt to improve your food choices over time, because you absolutely should. The great thing about following keto is many times the desire to eat foods that are better for your health just comes naturally. This means, like Suzanne, you can start where you currently are and follow a realistic plan based on your starting point. This means you're more likely to get to that place where you start adding foods you've never previously tried. I hear from Suzanne quite often in our Keto Decoded support group, so I know firsthand she's including nutrient-dense veggies in her keto plan that she previously didn't even know how to cook. By starting a real food keto diet, Her body now sees the value in these nutrient-dense foods, and her body is starting to crave them. Many other keto dieters find themselves in similar circumstances. When anti-keto gurus bashed our beloved high-fat diet, it's mostly because they don't understand it. Most diet experts worth their weight in health knowledge tell you to follow a real food diet in order to find long-term success. While Suzanne and many others like her, including yours truly, start out keto simply by lowering carbs, but still eating some of the same processed foods that got us into trouble in the first place, many of us naturally start to gravitate towards a diet rich in nutrient-dense foods. We begin to ditch the processed foods, yes, even the low-carb ones, and begin to incorporate more veggies and other nutrient-dense powerhouses into our everyday diets. Even though many of us never previously ate these nutrient-packed foods throughout our years of yo-yo diets, we now eat them regularly and even start to crave them. Something else that led to Suzanne's long-term success is she put in the time to research, and she still continues to do so. One of the reasons Suzanne found so much success with her new keto lifestyle, while others flounder after only a few weeks or maybe even months, is she continuously researches and uses that research to make the choices that are appropriate for her. At the beginning of her keto diet, she found my book, My Big Fat Life Transformation, and read that. She also followed my advice to read Kick Your Fat in the Nuts, which is the book that helped me find my path to success. While these books are jam-packed with all of the strategies I followed to lose more than 100 pounds, Suzanne's thirst for knowledge didn't end there. She enrolled in my Coach Me course, which is a 6-week course that details all of the elements I put into place to successfully form my current keto lifestyle and drop more than 100 pounds. And while she was having great success following this advice, Suzanne's quest to learn even more about herself still didn't end. Once we opened the doors to our Keto Decoded membership, Suzanne went all in. In fact, she'd wake up early every day to review the course material inside of the Keto Decoded membership. As soon as we released new course material, she was eager to learn even more. All of this learning led to not only her 65-pound weight loss success story, but she also improved digestive issues she dealt with for years. On top of that, she is living a keto lifestyle she fully enjoys, and she's no longer stuck in her 30-year yo-yo diet struggle to lose weight and keep it off. I still see Suzanne pop into our Keto Decoded support group almost daily, and she continues to put in the time to research what's right for her, even after finding so much success. I personally don't feel like getting to your desired weight loss goal is a final destination, but it's a lifelong journey. Getting the right information to help lead you down your long-term success path is absolutely vital, and all of Suzanne's success shows this to be true. Now, I'm not here to tell you that all of this research is absolutely necessary to find long-term success, but I do see time after time that people who put in the work to learn more about their bodies and their own situation find this type of success. They no longer hop from diet to diet. They no longer struggle to keep the weight off once they hit their goal weight. They finally find the food freedom they always wanted, and they find themselves living a lifestyle they truly love with amazing success to go along with it. Just like Suzanne, I hopped from diet to diet for over 20 years. Just like Suzanne, I struggled. Just like Suzanne, even though I previously spent time researching every mainstream diet I could find and trying each one of them out, I never found lasting success. At least, not until I found the information that we're teaching in the Keto Decoded membership. For the first time, this is all very easy for me. After hearing all about Suzanne's success story, I'll bet that you are just as eager to learn more about your body and how to maximize your keto efforts. The good news is you can still join Keto Decoded. If you're ready to see these results right now, click the link to join Keto Decoded. I really hope Suzanne's success story inspired you to keep learning more about you and how your body operates so you can find this type of success on your keto plan. If you want to hear even more about Suzanne's success story, be sure to listen to this week's episode of Chat the Fat, where Suzanne and I chat all about her amazing success. Find the ways we can connect below, and let's connect. I'll see you next Wednesday to talk more about the dreaded keto flu and 3 easy steps you can take to avoid this miserable part of your keto journey. Made it to the dance party, made it to the dance party, watched to the end, and now we dance. Not sing really, 'cause my voice is bad, but now we dance, 'cause you made it to the dance party, you made it to the dance party. All right, can you tell I'm around kids all day long?